Welcome back. You're listening to The Valley Voices. I'm your host, Christina Wagner, and we have been talking about what we need to do and be proactive, educate our children, and teach them how to be safe around water. We just heard from Lana with Swim Kids USA all about how to keep our kids safe around water. Now we're going to talk about keeping our dogs safe around water, which I have to say, I feel a little bit foolish that I didn't even realize that this was a need. I didn't realize how many dogs die every year around water, and I'm really grateful that one of my friends brought you to me, and that I now know Lisa Maldonado, the owner operator of Arizona Pool Dog. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Christina. How are you?
I'm good.
Awesome.
Now, you are a certified professional dog trainer, credentials from Animal Behavioral College, Canine CPR, and First Aid certified through the Red Cross.
Correct.
You are definitely an expert in your field. Now, when I first heard about what you do, my first question was, don't dogs already know how to swim?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's a very frequent question.
I bet it is.
People don't understand that dogs, they're usually okay with water. They just don't know how to get out of pools. They either panic, so they panic stroke. The stroke is too animated, they waste energy and they sink, or there's not enough of a stroke. So what I do is I go to your house, I do in-home pool training. I go into your home, I wear a wetsuit so I don't get scratched up, because that's a big deterrent for people. They get scratched up with their dogs, okay, that's it, I'm not doing this, the dog's just not going to use the pool. I go in with my calm energy, and I show the dog to remain calm. Okay, I put a life vest on the dog so that I could train it and it doesn't have to worry about staying buoyant. I can get all the training in the dog, and then eventually I take the life vest off, and all it has to do is adjust its stroke a little bit, and it knows exactly where the stairs are. I completely label your pool, stairs, bench, in, out, okay? And I also train dogs to stay out of pools, because there are times when dogs just like to go swimming all hours of the day and even night, okay? And then they come in through the doggy door and jump on our beds, okay? So I have had the experience to train dogs to stay out of pools, especially a lot of people here have water dogs. So
now,
yes.
when you're training the dogs,
Yes.
and teaching them to be safe, are their owners there with you while you're doing that?
Absolutely. I tell people you can be in the backyard you can have all your neighbors. I went to a house once and they had their neighbors. It was like a Sunday morning kind of entertainment thing. They had 10 people back there. I said, you can all be in the backyard. Don't say a word. The dog has to read off my tone and my energy.
Right.
Because if I hear the owner in the corner going, it's okay, you're all right, that's nervousness. The dog's going to be focused on the owner, not me, and I'm not going to get anywhere.
Right.
Or it's going to take me a very long time. So the dog totally focuses on me, trusts me. I teach it everything it needs to know, mainly to find the stairs, okay, to where I train the dog, usually within 2 sessions. I can place your dog anywhere in the pool and say, go to the stairs, and the dog knows how to get out. And that's huge here, because not only is it important to watch our children around pools, we do need to watch our pets, because for the majority of us, our pets are part of our family.
And what was the number you showed me? Like 100 animals or pets die every year?
Oh, it's in the thousands.
Thousands?
Yes, because how I figured there is no statistics, known statistics, but every pool associate I meet, they tell me at least a handful of clients that they know, where they go in the backyard to clean the pool and there's a dog on the bottom.
Wow.
Unfortunately. So they have to call the owner. So if you think about how many pool associates are there here in Arizona, we are the pool capital of the nation. So there's thousands of dogs that drown all year long, not just in the summer, in the winter as well.
Right. Yeah, it definitely, when you're flying into Arizona, you just look out the window and you can see, almost every backyard has a pool in it. Now, what about how many times what's the process? How many times do you have to go to the home to do this training with the dogs?
Okay, well, every dog learns differently.
Okay.
So it's a matter of usually within 2 sessions. 2 sessions being somewhere around 45 minutes a session. Depends how long the dog can handle it. So 2 sessions is usually for canine pool safety. Okay, showing the dog, and then you have to keep up the homework after I leave. After we finish the 2 sessions, and the dog clearly knows where the stairs are, you still have to at least every other day place your dog in the pool.
So what's the homework? What does that look like?
The homework is getting your dog into the pool, meaning the more exposure the dog has in the pool, and you're calm and you're in a good place, then the dog gets more comfortable with the pool.
And directing them to the stairs?
Yes, and just getting them in. How you make your pool positive to your dog, if your dog has a negative association, you take your dog after a long walk. It's hot.
Mm-hmm.
You walk in your backyard with the dog on the leash, and you place it on the top step and go, here. Now, granted, the first time, they're going to pop right out. Oh, my gosh, I'm in the pool. But with time, and you do this daily, because dogs are into routine, you do this daily, and the dog will go, oh, I can't wait to get to the pool, the top step. It feels good. Okay, so if it feels good, dogs are going to do it.
Right.
Then they may drink, then they may lay down, okay, and then all of a sudden the pool is positive, and they clearly know where the stairs are. Then it's just a matter of going in and showing them in every direction, in every place in the pool, how to get to that point.
And get in the pool with them. Great exercise for you too. So
Absolutely.
actually, speaking of exercise, one of the things that you teach is exercise in the pool. So what does that look like?
If your dog can retrieve on land, I can teach your dog to retrieve in the pool. Okay, so it's just of course that's usually like 4 sessions. The dog has to be a certain comfort level before it'll open its mouth and actually take a toy in the pool. A lot of water dogs that I've trained take to that very, very quickly. So it's just a matter of getting them comfortable in every session. I mean, sometimes there's 3 sessions and the owner's like, well, and I go, okay, well, let me just do one more and I'll show you the difference. And each session takes the dog to a whole different level, a whole different comfort level in the pool. So yeah, I train for exercise, okay, because who wants to walk when it's 110 degrees?
Right.
In fact, we're getting that weather all next week. For dogs with hip dysplasia, joint issues, or weight issues, pool is just a phenomenal source of exercise, as well as it is for us humans.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I was looking at your website. You have some very nice testimonials from people that you've helped. What do the people have to say about, a little while later, like, oh my gosh, I feel better about this, or my dog doesn't do that? What I really want to know is, can you train a dog to get something off the bottom? The whole idea of going underwater?
Oh, the diving?
Yeah, I've seen dogs that do that, and some dogs can.
I've gone as far as people want their dogs to jump off the side. Okay, and I could train that as well.
Oh, cool.
Diving, it really depends on the dog. Some dogs really take to the water. Some use it just to cool off. Okay, it really just depends, but I haven't taught any diving. I was starting to work on things like rafts and body boards and getting dogs to do kind of, other things in the pool on that note, and not so much propelling down. They have to do a certain propel to get down and dive.
Well,
Your
what about your
testimonials look
testimonials?
great.
I think,
Yeah.
that's great. Let's talk a little bit about the feedback that you're getting from the owners, from the people.
I get positive feedback. Nice. I get people who run into me, or they get a new dog and they say, you train the other 2, we watched you, we just can't get this dog to get to the point where the other ones are. Can you just come over? And sure. So I come over, and they're reoccurring clients, and I train their new dog because they want them all to swim. They want them all to retrieve. So I have people that could not believe their dog could do what I could get the dog to do. And it's not just all me, it's the dog, okay? Right. And the comfort level of the dog. I mean, it's just showing that people understand you have to show a dog what you want. Just like a child, you have to show them what you want. Hey, remain calm. If you're in there in the pool and you're panicked, that dog's going to mirror your energy. It's going to be panicked, okay? Yeah. You have to be calm, and then it's going to be calm. Oh, okay, this is a calm place. Yes, and there's no rush to get out, so even the stairs should be calm. I teach dogs pool etiquette, not to use humans as islands, okay? It's like, no, off, okay? They have to know that you could have family members over and not to go in and cling and grab or dunk a child.
So you get some good scratches with the bathing suit on with the dogs when they're frightened, trying to hang on to you for dear life.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I wear a wetsuit.
I was thinking about it. A lot of dogs are expensive. I mean, it seems very practical to spend a couple of dollars and educate the dog and make yourself better. I mean, dog replacement has got to cost way more than educating a dog on what to do.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Well, and not to mention the loss to the family. There's no price tag that you can put to
or vet bills and things like that. I mean, there's so
some of my
things.
clients are from, hey, I lost my dog. Can you train my other dogs? Or I got a new dog. I don't ever want to experience that again. So yes, swimming is a great form of exercise for.
And you also train them, behavioral things on land.
Yes, I do in-home training. So if I train your dog in the pool and you're like, well, hey, I really need some further training, I do that as well. I do land training. So I can be the same trainer. I already have a rapport with your dog. Okay, we've already established, getting the dog to where you want your dog to be. And again, everybody has a different level of training. Some just are tired of jumping in after the Chihuahua because it keeps falling in.
Right.
So I train it just pool safety, not to retrieve. Chihuahuas, it's going to take time if they really want the Chihuahua to retrieve, okay? But just pool safety for people just not worrying about having to jump in, or they can leave the house knowing that my dog knows how to swim.
Right. This is great. We've been hearing from Lisa Maldonado with Arizona Pool Dog. Her website is azpooldogs.com. That's azpooldogs.com. Phone number, if you'd like to reach out to her, 602-881-1018. That's 602-881-1018. We are going to go to our break now, and when we come back, we're going to hear quickly from Tammy. She's going to share with us some fitness tips, as she always does on our Fit Line every Saturday, and then we're going to learn about the products to use in our home to keep both our kids and our pets safe. Stay tuned. We'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm your host, Christina Wagner, and this is The Valley Voices.